American Pickers ratings drop by 100K as fans threaten to boycott show over Frank Fritz's shock firing. American Pickers episodes featuring Mike Wolfe, his brother Robbie and Danielle Colby returned on July 5. The U.S. Sun can exclusively reveal 918,000 viewers watched the premiere. But for the July 12 episode, over 100,000 tuned out with ratings dropping to 803,000. Ratings were up and down last season. The March 8 episode of American Pickers brought in 844,000 viewers. That was up from the week before, as only 711,000 viewers watched the March 1 episode. The season 24 premiere kicked off strong with 943,000 fans watching. Fans have vowed to boycott the show after the firing of fan favorite star Frank, 59. One commented of the premiere episode, "I'll only watch American Pickers if it's a rerun with Frank. Carry on." A second said, "The only episodes of American Pickers I watch is with Frank." A third asked on the show's Twitter account, "Why did you screw Frank over?" Frank last appeared on American Pickers during a March 2020 episode, as he took time off to recover from back surgery that left him with 185 stitches and 2 rods in his spine. During his time off the show, Frank lost 65 pounds. He also told the U.S. Sun that he entered rehab for alcohol addiction in Iowa for 77 days. Frank revealed his feud with co-star Mike during the 2021 interview with the U.S. Sun. Frank said, "I haven't talked to Mike in 2 years. He knew my back was messed up, but he didn't call me up and ask how I was doing. That's just how it is. The show is tilted towards him 1000%. I can't even bend that far down to show you how much. That's fine. It's like you've got Aerosmith and there's Steven Tyler and he's the frontman. I found my spot, I'm second and he's number 1 on the show. That's no problem with me. Maybe he does have a problem." He even admitted, "I think Mike wants to get his brother Robbie in there to replace me. I don't know why he's behaving like that towards me." Frank was placed under conservatorship after he suffered a debilitating stroke in July 2022 that reportedly left his decision-making capacity impaired. The U.S. Sun broke the news that the conservatorship was filed in August 2022. The documents obtained by the U.S. Sun read, "Because of his stroke, Mr. Fritz's decision-making capacity is so impaired that he is unable to care for his own safety, or to provide for necessities such as food, shelter, clothing, or medical care without which physical injury or illness may occur. Mr. Fritz's decision-making capacity is so impaired that he is unable to make, communicate, or carry out important decisions concerning his own financial affairs." An exhibit was mentioned in the court papers from a doctor, allegedly confirming Frank does not have decisional capacity. The legal papers continued, "Decisions must be made for Mr. Fritz's care and placement while he continues to recover and receive treatment for his injuries. Appointment of a guardian and conservator is necessary to avoid immediate harm to him." The petitioner requested a separate longtime friend of Frank's, who has been assisting him in decision-making since the stroke, be his guardian. The guardian will help Frank with his Crohn's disease treatment and continued physical therapy. He will also help the former American Pickers star grocery shop, cook, and get him to any activity he feels up to doing. A friend told the Quad City Times that Frank and Mike had a tearful reunion over Memorial Day weekend. The pal said, "This was not a feud between Mike and Frank at all. They were not feuding. They needed separation to appreciate each other." The friend explained that the longtime buddies' relationship became tense after 11 seasons of working 10-hour days, 7 days a week on the reality TV show. She informed the newspaper that Mike and Frank were both in tears during their long-awaited reunion. The friend disclosed, "Both were crying," before adding that, Mike brought up how nervous they both were to be going on David Letterman, which was one of their first big appearances. Mike told his former co-star, "Nobody can replace you, Frank," while admitting that it was Frank's uniquely funny personality that contributed to them working so well together for the 11 years they spent making the show. The arrangements were made after Frank told the friend, "I need to talk to Mike," so she called the TV personality on Mother's Day to make the plans. The insider ended, "Mike really stressed all the good times they had before the show and during the show. Mike did say he'd like Frank back on the show, but Frank is focused on his health. American Pickers airs on Wednesdays at 9/8 on History.